Hi, I'm Angie Dobransky, founder of RAD Strategic Partners and author of 52 Steps to Radical Success. If you've downloaded the Structural Clarity Assessment, you're probably sensing something. Maybe growth feels heavier than it should. Maybe you're still the decision hub. Maybe AI feels promising, but also overwhelming. And the real question behind all of that is this: is your business structurally designed to operate without you? Or is it performing because you are the one holding it all together? Revenue can mask structural weaknesses for a long time. But structure always reveals itself when it comes under pressure. And that's what this assessment will help you to see. So why does structural clarity matter? Let me give you a few real-world patterns that I see constantly. A company doing $2 million in revenue, but every pricing exception still routes to the founder. Every proposal still routes to the founder. Every question about a price still routes to the founder. A team of 12 people, but no one can articulate the top 3 priorities for this quarter. A business implementing AI tools all over the place, but there are no documented workflows for how work actually moves. On the surface, everything looks very functional. And underneath, it's very personality dependent. So here's what happens next. Growth increases decision fatigue. Hiring increases confusion. AI increases inconsistency. Because growth does not create structure. Structure creates sustainable growth. That distinction matters. So here's how you can approach your score on the assessment. When scoring yourself, please resist the urge to rate based on your best intentions. Instead, ask yourself, if I stepped away for 2 weeks, would this still function the same way? If I removed myself from approval chains, would decisions move forward clearly? If I introduced new AI tools, would they plug into something defined or create more noise? That's how you score this properly. So now, let's walk through each domain and what it actually reveals about your business. The first domain is strategic leadership clarity. And this is about direction, not motivation. Some examples of low structural clarity include the founder says we want to grow, but the team doesn't know grow what, grow how, at what cost, toward what positioning. High structural clarity looks like clear strategic filters, defined no decisions, priorities communicated repeatedly, trade-offs acknowledged intentionally. If your team cannot articulate the strategy without you present, the clarity lies in your head, not in the structure of your business, and that limits scale. The second domain is decision architecture, and this is where most businesses just very quietly break. In the founder-centric model, every exception must come to the founder, to you. Every pricing adjustment routes upward. Every hiring decision needs your final approval. It feels very responsible, but what it does is create friction. Healthy decision architecture means there are defined decision rights. There are clear escalation paths. And there are preset criteria for common choices. Post-decision review, not pre-approval dependency. You don't eliminate oversight, you eliminate bottlenecks. And that, my friend, is maturity. The third domain is operational structure. And here's a really simple test. If you or your operations manager left tomorrow, Could someone step in with documentation and run workflows? If you got hit by a bus and were suddenly gone, or your key person, are there workflows someone could step in with? Or would they need to learn how we really do it from memory? Low structural maturity sounds like that's just how we do things around here. High structural maturity sounds like here's the workflow, let's refine it. Documentation is not bureaucracy, it's transferability. And transferability increases your enterprise value. The fourth domain is team, autonomy, and accountability. And this is where emotional leadership really shows up. If accountability depends on your personality, structure is weak. If performance conversations only happen when something breaks, structure is reactive. Healthy autonomy looks like roles that are defined by outcomes, not tasks. Clear scoreboards for everyone. A consistent feedback cadence throughout the company. Problem solving pushed downward, not upward. When teams know the guardrails, they move confidently. When guardrails are vague, everything escalates. And the fifth domain is structural leverage. We're talking about your systems and AI. And this is the domain where modern leadership separates. I see two patterns happening. Pattern one, we're using AI everywhere, but there's no integration, no workflow, no measurement. And then there's pattern two. We haven't touched AI yet because the structure isn't ready. And here's the truth. AI will amplify structure. If your workflows are clear, AI saves time. If your workflows are inconsistent, AI accelerates chaos. Structural clarity must precede leverage, always. So let's interpret your scores and the implications of them. Let's start by talking honestly about the ranges. If you scored 100 to 125 points, you are a structurally independent business. You've built architecture, and now the conversation shifts to optimization, leverage, and enterprise value. You are no longer building stability, you are refining power. If you scored 75 to 99, you are founder-centric but stable. And this is where many, many strong businesses sit for a long time, if not forever. Revenue is solid, the team is competent, systems exist, but the founder is still the glue. And this works until you decide as the founder that you want time freedom, or you want to scale, you want the optionality to do whatever you want, or you want to sell the business. And that is when your founder dependency becomes very visible. If you scored 50 to 74, you are operationally reactive. And this is a very heavy place to sit. You are busy. Revenue might be fine, but structure is inconsistent. Growth feels very stressful. Hiring feels very risky. AI feels overwhelming. This is not a capability issue. It's an architecture issue. And if you scored below 50, you are survival driven. And this, I want to be clear, is not failure. It's clarity. It means that structure has not quite caught up to your ambition. And that is very solvable, but only if we see it clearly. So, in the assessment is the structural clarity roadmap, and you will see 4 phrases at the end. This is the evolution path. Phase 1, know where your dependency exists. Visibility. Phase 2, architecture. This is where you define your decision frameworks, you document your workflows, and you clarify roles. Phase 3, leverage. This is where you integrate AI intentionally, you automate repetitive friction, and you reduce approval dependency. And phase 4, structural independence. This is where the founder shifts to strategic leadership. The team operates within a defined architecture. Growth increases value, not chaos. You do not skip phases. You build them deliberately. So here's a few final reflection questions for you. Before you move on, ask yourself, where is my highest leverage gap? Is it decision rights? Is it unclear strategy? Is it undocumented workflows? Is it accountability inconsistency? Is it tool sprawl without architecture? You don't fix everything. You fix the structural pressure point. That's how real progress happens. Building a business that runs without you is not about stepping away. It is about designing architecture that doesn't collapse under growth. Structure creates freedom. Clarity creates momentum. Independence creates scale. If this assessment gave you visibility, that's step one. If you want help identifying your highest leverage structural shift, book a structural clarity strategy call. Let's work together and let's design it properly. I'll see you in the next conversation. I'm Angie Dobransky. This is RAD Strategic Partners, and this is how we build radical success.